Well, some people hear bad news and it stops them in their tracks. Others take action and fight back. And today we are joined by just that kind of breast cancer warrior, Mollie Smith, who started a movement called BRCA Can't Stop Me.
Yes.
Mollie, welcome to eightWest. You are so
Thank
young
you.
to be talking about breast cancer, but boy, this is a topic that's near and dear to your heart on a very personal level.
Definitely. So I was diagnosed with this BRCA gene mutation when I was only 19 years old. Wow. And that's a really scary thing for individuals to hear about. And it meant that I had an increased risk of breast cancer. Someone with a BRCA gene mutation has up to an 85% chance of getting breast cancer.
Wow, so it's pretty much the odds are more likely that you are going to have breast cancer than not in your lifetime.
Well, my goal is to prevent from getting breast cancer. And I do this by undergoing an MRI once a year, and I have a clinical breast exam every other 6 months. So I believe that knowledge really is power. And that's why I created BRCA Can't Stop Me. It's the first collegiate organization in the entire nation to focus on hereditary cancer awareness.
So let's talk about how you ended up taking this test, because
Yes. I'm
I'm 50 years old, I've not taken this test. You have a family history.
I do.
Walk us through that.
So my family is a really great example of cascade screening. And that means that you start with the individual who was diagnosed with breast cancer and you go down the line. It was really scary because my great aunt was diagnosed with breast cancer and we're a very close family and we weren't sure if she was going to make it, and fortunately she's a survivor today, and she gave us the information that we needed to know. We found out that we have this BRCA gene mutation in my family, and my grandma was tested from there, and then my mom, and then I. So we have this gene mutation in our family. It's a simple blood test that you undergo once you go to a genetic counselor and speak about your family history of cancer. And it's a blessing in disguise, because once you find out this information, you can take action and you can save your life. And that's what I'm doing right now by undergoing those MRIs, by having my organization BRCA Can't Stop Me. We talk about this every day, and we help those individuals who are diagnosed with this BRCA gene mutation go through the process of testing, go through the emotional process of finding out that you had this gene mutation.
Right, because I'm guessing to get to that point where emotionally you're ready to have the test, where
Yes.
you feel medically you need to have the test, but then waiting for the results, and then, wow, like a ton of bricks. Your mom also had tested positive.
She did. My mom tested positive right before I did, because she was tested before I was, and she decided to undergo a prophylactic mastectomy. And it was a very hard time on her family because, of course, anything like that is difficult, but she's my hero, because at the end of the day, she did it to save her life and to be there for us. And they found out that if she hadn't had the prophylactic mastectomy, she would have had breast cancer in the next 5 years.
And you know, we hear about Angelina Jolie,
Yes.
the same sort of story for her
Definitely.
mom with cancer, and then she going through. So you have taken action, and
I
we're so proud
have.
of you, because you are our eightWest intern. You feel like you're part of our Wood TV family here. You've decided you are definitely fighting back. It starts with education, doesn't it?
It does. It definitely does. And that is what our organization is all about. We provide that education to young adults on Grand Valley's campus, along with other universities. We have Wayne State University actually putting their own Zumba for a Cure event coming up soon, and other universities looking into it. So we believe that the first step to fighting cancer is to get people informed. And we have a really fun event coming up. It's called Boob Noob Know You're Normal.
Okay.
And it's an interesting name, but it's out there to get people to come to our event. And we have lots of partners. We have Susan G. Komen of West Michigan partnering with us, the American Cancer Society, a really well-known speaker named Werner Absinger, and a couple other well-spoken survivors and survivors who want to speak. And it's going to be a great event. And we also have a yoga event to kind of cool off at the end and to get everyone relaxed.
And that's a week from today.
It is.
Next week, October 27th, 7:30 to 10:30 on the campus at Grand Valley State University. And I asked you about parking. You said parking's free on campus
Parking
after
is free.
6
Yep.
p.m. And so which building would they go to?
They'll go to the Kirchhoff Center. It's the Student Organization Center, and you can't miss it. It's huge, and there's a ton of life there, so you'll know where to go. And you can park anywhere for free after 6, and there's also metered parking right in front of Kirchhoff. So if you don't want to walk far, it's perfect.
Fantastic. Thanks, Mollie. Thanks
Thank
for some
you.
great information.
Thank
Saving
you.
lives even at such a young age.
I mean, knowledge is power. It's the only thing that we can do right now to save our lives from breast cancer.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And stay right there. More of eightWest when we come back.